Okay, let's talk about this streamer called Maze World. Maze World, Maz World, whatever, Maz World, whatever the hell his name. He's live on YouTube right now. This ass, calling everybody ass because he just can't cut it. You gotta use bocce defense to get it stopped. Bocce defense. What do you mean, bro?
New notification. New party activity. Red.
What do you want?
Message from Phil's chip.
What do you want, Phil? So early in the morning.
New notification. Join the party.
What do you want?
Press the PS button for details.
Maze World is so trash, bro. Your man 26 is out. Go play it. Hey, $100 for that game. Trash ass game.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game,
Go play Madden 26. Madden 27, whatever the fuck it is. Trash.
Now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Maze World, that's trash, bro.
Pretty far behind right now.
Checking out Chicago, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
So let's take a
Maze
look
World,
at the
absolute
Chicago
trash,
Bulls
bro.
starting lineup. MP is out there with Kobe White, then it's Williams, then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and for the Celtics, the perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis in center, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Stan is
Faceless YouTuber talking shit.
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them, but what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know, and they're prepared to execute.
MP finds White. Back to MP. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Outside White. Tatum with it. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game. Pritchard gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to MP. Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on the
Maze World, actually trash, bro. Talking about 2K. Go play some Madden 20. Go play some Madden. Whatever that guy plays. Madden, whatever he's playing. Talking shit. Talking about this game is horrible. We can't cut it. Can't cut it.
Team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys
Can't cut it. Can't everybody's trash. Faceless YouTuber. Too scared to show your face. What do you mean, bro?
play their game and
Too scared to show your face.
White looking it over to the paint. Pritchard gets it to
Too scared to show your face. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hand, you can count on him to make the right decision.
Hernandez. Porzingis grabs the board.
Look at this, man. How do you block that?
that knows your tendencies.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league.
By card, the card is still the ass. How about that?
And great trade.
Here's Pritchard. No good on the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his
Hey, look at this shit, man. That shit says, it's both my field goal. That shit says.
The pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now
That shit says, you know, 3-pointers. All they do is shoot threes all day, man.
Every area on the floor.
Just gotta get it in. Just gotta get wet.
4 out of 5.
one. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Pritchard, pass to Porzingis. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's MP. And it drains him. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Good luck, bro.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Brown. Shoots over to Sumu. Brown, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
Grant finds White. Sends it home from three-point land.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Too scared to get it in. Too scared to get wet.
Pass to Brown.
I'm saying, Maze World is trash, bro.
So whistle there. Looks like an illegal screen.
And these guys send me a fucking invite, and you don't even talk in the fucking chat.
Hard to argue against.
Fuck's this guy problem, bro?
Getting ready for Chicago. Martin, he's checked in for Williams. Strus comes in for Grant. Lonzo Ball's checked in for DeSumo. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Back to MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him head to that point total.
At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Dante Exum is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped 50 points and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
BA, I was really impressed. He wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
They get it back. Up top, Tatum. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the inside. And MP with a basket on the assist by Ball. Hernandez got 8 here in this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Exum. Outside Tatum. Robinson, a screen on Ball. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 16 points now.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Hernandez takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Bulls lead by 2. Tatum way outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, BA. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
Now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates hits him. Plays like that are going to get them going.
Yeah, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Exum. Hernandez is good. I'm in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. Robinson, a screen on Williams. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly
I don't know what's wrong with Mayweather talk company with trash. Beat trash shit back, bro. All he does is run botchy defense over and over. This is, he played Madden 24, Madden 25, Madden 26. It's trash.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success. Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Brown. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. White on the wing. 3 is up. Porzingis. And another shot. Operating inside. Porzingis.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
MP inside. Gets it off. MP getting it done for Chicago. Totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far. Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We have something other than veggies and hummus at the craft service table, Kenny.
Yes, indeed, but I love those veggies. But I have to agree with Shaq.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
May watch the trash talk. I think trash
Pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Williams. MP is out there with Kobe White. Then there's the Sumo. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Alec.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental's not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Alec. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hard-working, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to Williams. Down low. MP hammers it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Outside Porzingis. White for three. And it's Chicago with a board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White, the pass to MP. The kick out to Williams. Here's Hernandez. MP right through him.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP, because what they're doing now is clearly not working.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Gone in this third quarter now. Shot to stop the run. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Exum's checked in.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Inside is Pritchard. Oh, MP with a block. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
And there it is for him. Hernandez got 39.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by White. White's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Exum outside. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Williams. Sumu, left side. There's the triple. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Exum. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
MP finds Williams. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Outside, Brown. 4-3. That one no good. Chicago with the ball. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hernandez got 45 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Tatum can't hit.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
MP, that was good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the board. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Tatum from long range. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there have been two very different performances.
Trash,
With
bro.
almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in.
That's
for
unbelievable how he got a community. Unbelievable.
He's checked in for Davison, and Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Celtics trail by 18. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. JT for 3.
They're pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Williams passes to MP. Brown.
Not even foul,
Tatum.
bro.
He's covered by DeSumo. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. This one for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the take. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. No one near him. Chicago with a rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Back to MP. This is with the fallback J. Boston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam pan. And he gets out one. MP's got 49 in the game.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
That's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And the shot goes.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Pritchard. Again, missed by Boston.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
MP, that was good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
Keep it up, Anthony. Keep chopping.
MP, congrats on winning that second title, man.
So you can fight hard, epic hard, and still be ash.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? Let's get down. And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for Kelly Oubre.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo out there with Durant. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Shepard. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for Chicago, we've got White. Dosunmu is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's MP. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
And the shot goes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. And finished off by Oubre.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Hernandez can't get it to go.
I don't get that.
They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it the most. Having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. And it was an all hands on deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, really leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Right the pass to Hernandez. Here's Dosunmu. Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Shepard. Ellis outside. Here's Giannis. That one's game with the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Back to MP. And that one is good. Hernandez has got his second bucket.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oubre outside. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good on the three-point shot. Ellis has got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Martin's checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Dosunmu. Back to White. Here's Hernandez. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I was out of
We have a
bounds.
chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Jeremy Grant is checked in for Martin. 2-minute pass to Durant. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. MP passes to Grant over Durant. And there's Grant on the assist by MP. MP has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Shepard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's Durant missing. So the Bulls, their last game, will win against the Celtics. Grant finds MP. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Big group substitution here from MP passes to Strus. Back to MP. Tries again. MP finishes inside.
Playing a little bully ball. MP.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Boston put on a show. He scored 53 points, and he was efficient out there. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Giannis. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And foul call on MP. That's his first foul.
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Chicago making some changes. Caleb Martin's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Max Strus. The Bucks also changing it up. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jackson. And it's Ellison for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here's Ellis. He has 5. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
MP fights for it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Lopez.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides making big trade moves? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Now here's Kuzma, following the miss by MP, and Lopez throws it down.
And I love when Lopez attacks like this, putting his size and long strides to great use there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Now here's Lopez. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the right side. Bulls moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Hernandez. MP strong inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
To the inside. Here's Hernandez. Banked in off the glass. Hernandez has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ellis outside. It's up a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's MVP making things happen for the Bulls. He got in double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
They're thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Chicago Bulls. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oil, man. You been hitting the club or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Bucks.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to the... I mean, seriously, it looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Patrick Williams is out there with Dosumu. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down the block.
Here's Hernandez, and he converts the layup. Hernandez has got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. Giannis sets a screen for KD. For 3, Ellis. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. That's now 8 points for Ellis.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Here's Hernandez. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus is serving well. Kevin?
It is. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Down low. Great D that time from Durant.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Giannis. No good with the layup. Chicago leading by 13. MP passes to Williams. It's good. Williams has got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Zorellos will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture? Bucks trail by 13. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. The post pair, the one-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. To the inside. And MP with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. MP's got 26 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Back to Jackson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Crafty move. Giannis says, get off me.
So strong. Giannis has really added some ball since entering the league. It helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Hernandez. Milwaukee with the rebound. High post, Jackson. Pass to Lopez. The lead now in single digits.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Good on the bucket. 8 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Jackson passes to Giannis. Kuzma outside. Fires for 3. Jackson misses. The Bulls leading by 11. MP kicks to 10. Back to MP. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The Bucks call time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. I now will send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened to what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across to his team in the huddle. Now, coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 12. Ellis bounce pass. The tray. It is White with the rebound. Bulls have done outstanding 4 or 5 quarters so far. And that one, good. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
To the paint. Here's Ellis. Rebound by the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. MP finds Dosumu. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Durant against Williams, looking to get it going. Oubre on the wing. And the Bucks miss again.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Dosumu. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well. Executing their game plan perfectly.
Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall. The Bulls leading by 16. To the middle. Now here's Dosumu, covered by Oubre. Hernandez can't get it to go. Bucks shooting 40% in the 4th. There's the lob, and there's Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
They're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's KD. Off with the layup. And here are the Bulls. 16-point lead. Back to MP. The rebound by Shepard. Milwaukee with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 3. Inside. Here's Hernandez. And Chicago turns it over.
What's up? Mario.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
My friend, what 2K is this?
2K26. 2K25. Yeah. 25.
2K26. Or 25.
It's 25.
Throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a mistake,
nice.
just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up, along with Greg Anthony.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with it. We know MP came ready to play.
Enter a message.
See you there. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Brandon Miller.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage
Enter a message.
much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Hall and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Hall in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, they've got MP. Nasumu is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. All right, Clark, we're starting to close in on the midway point of the season. How do these players pace themselves for what's ahead?
You know, Brian, it's interesting. You've prepared to play a long, grueling season, so the guys are in great shape. But I think the biggest thing is to be smart about how you play, how you practice, and how you take care of your body. I think when you get between the lines, you're going 100%. How you manage the stuff off the court is really the key. Working hard, but smarter is the key to being able to be at your best late in the season.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Hall. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. The Bulls on offense. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going
Enter a message.
But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Hall. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Here's Ball. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock park, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash. But he's a fun guy to watch, that's for sure. Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Hall. Miller on the wing. He's guarded by White. Three-pointer, Bridges. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys are always chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to win a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Martin, he's checked in for Williams.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard, man. Sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He came away with 34 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Ball passes to Williams. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Dosunmu, pass to MP. And that one good. MP's got 15 points.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors. It's called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Rollins. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Now Bridges, covered by Strus. Shoots. Bridges misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the court for the Hornets. Zach Collins out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Rollins in at the 2 guard.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Simmons gets it to go.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Hernandez, just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
And you know Coach loves
seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. Martin, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Mitchell. And a change for the Hornets. Miller's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Rollins from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Rollins has got 6 points.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Outside, Williams. Here's Hernandez. MP get it done inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Rollins. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Martin pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Miller right side. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Martin. Offline with a 3. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Rollins. 6 points for him. This is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brandon Miller caught some flack. He named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked Baxter down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Hernandez got 27 points.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Pass to Miller. They double him with White. And here's Ball. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
White, the pass to MP. Back to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution. 10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Salon. Now here's Miller for 3. Williams grabs the board. 30 seconds left in the half. Back to MP. – 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And he gets it to go.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding. Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Nice work defensively, beating him up top and forcing the miss.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
Look at Bang the Bull going crazy.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate it early.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Ryan Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him. Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And let's go to the sidelines for an update on Max Strus's injury.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle. And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
They've got Sumo, Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Patrick Williams. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Hall. He's covered by Dosunmu. Bridges passes to Miller. Here's Hall. He puts up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. White's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Miller outside. The three from Hall. Chicago with a rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders. And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now. Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at the Warriors, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And given LaMelo Ball at 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
To snap the cold streak, and Ball with the layup. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Back to MP. Good key by Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Williams.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's MP. Give him 39. Down low. And MP throws it down.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you got to keep feeding the fire, man.
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Miller against White. Shot from 12. And that one drops. Miller's got his second basket on the night.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Timeout call here. You look at the mentality of today's players. What are the differences from back in your day?
Well, BA, through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Rollins.
Jump too early.
Out to the wing. The three. And Salon gets it to go.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to...
Wow.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Brandon Miller, and it's Salon in at the 4-man position. From downtown, it's not going to go for him. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back to MP. Pass to Graham. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Rollins. Off target with the 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taking control on the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Collins with a screen on the ball. Back to Collins. Shoots over Grant. Collins, no good. Chicago has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Pass to MP. And the rebound goes
Wow,
to
he's in the
Charlotte.
mission, bro. What do you mean, bro?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rollins. Rebound by Terry. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And MP with a basket on the assist by Ball. MP's got 45 points.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Collins, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Back to MP. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Chicago making some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Grant. Martin comes in for Strus. And Mitchell subbed in for Terry. It's Martin on the wing. Back to MP. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hall. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Chicago making some changes. Strus, he's checked in for Martin. And Terry subbed in for Ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 47 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
MP with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Martin. To the middle. Here's MP. No good on the shot.
You don't give me no shots, bro. What do you mean, bro?
22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ball outside. And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
They just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Chicago making some changes. Grant comes in for Martin. And it's Melton in for Terry. Hernandez. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and bury some threes.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Okay, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Ball looks over the floor. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Well, I'm back, champ. We get off for a few. I will see y'all there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.